Hey guys, it's the Cajun Blaze here, and I got another knife to talk about. This is my Paramilitary. It has the D2 steel, the G10 handles with that foliage green color to it. And speaking of D2, it comes with a card. You can press pause and read this card if you'd like. And it has a petroleum type of jelly to keep the moisture out. This D2 steel is great for cutting and for edge retention. It's the SPM D2 steel, and I really like this knife. I was watching old Kenneth Knob's channel on YouTube, and he had just bought this knife, and he got it from Spyderco.com. They discontinuing this knife, so they have it on sale for $100, and you can also get free shipping with this knife. So if you boys and girls are in the market for a Spyderco Paramilitary, with the foliage green scales on it, be sure and visit Spyderco.com and click on their special discounted deals and find this knife as long as it's available. Let's talk about this knife. I have the military. You've seen it in a couple of my videos, and ever since I got the military, I have been wanting to try to get the Paramilitary, and I think eventually I'll get the Paramilitary with the black handle also. And I really like that satin finish on the blade. I just wish that they would have the pocket clip would be a stainless steel, you know, nice and shiny instead of black. I think that would match the blade a little better. But you know, maybe I can get one of them buffers or grinders and try to make that match later on. That's not that important right now though. So anyway, let's take a look at this knife. The blade is super sweet looking. It's got that nice little spider logo on there, and it's got the little stamp on the back edge. It says it's made in Golden, Colorado, USA, right here on Earth. You know, I love it. Thank God we're still making stuff here on Earth. It's got the compression lock here. You just push this. It's kind of like a liner lock, but just kind of in the back, and it allows you to open and close your blade. It's the locking mechanism. It locks right on the back of this blade right here. I think that's called the tang. It's super smooth. You flick it open, it locks, and there's your locking mechanism right here. It does have liners in this knife, steel liners, inlays on both sides. I don't know if you can see that or not. Makes it really sturdy, and the stability is great on this knife. Ain't nothing worse than getting a knife that's gonna fall apart like a $2 suitcase. You know, when I was growing up, I used to tear up a lot of stuff around the house. My dad even called me a tear-all. He said, son, you know, you could tear up almost anything. If I gave you a steel ball, you could tear it up in a plowed field. So needless to say, I was rough on a lot of stuff, but thank God Spyderco's making stuff right here in the USA that's nice and strong and durable, and I don't think I'll be tearing this knife up too soon. It's got the spine jimping here. You know, Spyderco really makes some good stuff when it comes to jimping. It just goes up right here, and then the choil right here has got some good jimping in case you want to choke up on this knife. You grab hold of it, choke up on it, and it fits really good in your hand. You can see how it goes down all the way to the bottom. Anyway, that's pretty nice, I think, if you want to do some detail cutting or what have you. Or you could just hold it down here and it will still be pretty good. No problems at all. It is made for tip down carry only, but you know what, my military is made for tip down carry also, and I've learned to just, whenever you pull it out, you just grab it by that spider hole right there and just slip it out of your pocket, and you can flick it open like that, and it opens and it's ready to go, ready to be used for a chore item or what have you. The knife itself only weighs 3.75 ounces. It's got that 14mm hole for the opening and closing. I really like that. You know, some people say Spyderco all looks the same. They really don't. I mean, once you've kind of, I guess if you don't have a Spyderco, you might think they all look alike. But once you've kind of held Spyderco and fooled with Spyderco a little bit, you can appreciate the workmanship that goes into these knives. You can appreciate, you know, the different things that they do to make this knife just great. I mean, look, another thing I like, you know, along with the Tenacious, and I think I'm going to do another review on the Tenacious just to show you some of the stuff that I really like about that knife, only being $30. I like this post, it's clean all the way through. You're able to keep it nice and clean and free from debris and what have you. It's just wide open. It's got a nice little lanyard hole. Not that you'd put a lanyard on this thing, being that it's tipped down carry, but it's there in case you need it. You know, some guys like to take the pocket clip completely off and use it just to use the lanyard hole or what have you. But this is my Spyderco Paramilitary with the Foliage green G10 handle. It's the limited edition. The cool thing about limited edition is that as time goes on, these knives will only increase in value, or at least I hope. I think it'll be worth a little bit of extra money later on in the future. Hell, who knows? Maybe my sons, after I die and pass away, they might be able to save all these knives and sell them at an auction, and maybe be able to buy their kids a snow cone or something. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I plan to keep these knives for a very long time, and I like the way this thing's constructed here with screws right here instead of rivets. It helps for maintaining a knife, you know, and keeping it nice and keeping the quality up. The only thing I really don't like that much, only negative thing I can say about this knife is this tang here. Whenever you got it in your pocket and you sticking your hand in your pocket, sometimes it does scratch your fingers a little bit, but you know what? You just get used to where that is, and you'll learn to stick your hands in a different direction to be able to get this knife in and out of your pocket, or to be able to grab your keys in your pocket if your knife's in your pocket. But listen, guys, if you got $100 and you're just itching to buy a knife, I highly recommend that you go to Spyderco.com and try to purchase you one of these knives for only $100. Hell, who knows? Maybe you got a better place and you can get it for a little bit cheaper. But I tell you what, you spend $100 on this little pretty knife, later on it might be worth a little more money, because they only made a certain amount of these things and they're not making any more. So go get your paramilitary today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Get on the internet and get it today. Cajun Blaze talking to you later. Have a great day now.